This call
Bishop
is being recorded.
Bishop Dan. He is always so phenomenal, and he's always piquing your mind, your thoughts in your mind. So Tuesday and Wednesday, I would say for me.
Thank you. I'm glad that you saw that correlation because I purposefully fashioned Wednesday's call after Dan's Tuesday call because he said that he had more to give us. We ran out of time, and Kayette and I wanted to expand on what he had talked about. So I'm glad that you got that synergy and correlation, and that you received what we were trying to give. Great, great, great share, Royalene. Anyone else?
Morning, Cassie. This is Mike in Virginia. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Mike.
This week has been a phenomenal week, and as every week is, the teaching is just so on point and so relevant to everything that we do. I think from Tuesday on, the theme just kept building and building. With Coach Dan, Bishop Dan, talking about the relaunch, and you and Kayette are building on that. It you know, just gives you a fresh mindset on how to go out and build your business. It may just be one word, one nugget, that you can go out and use with a client, and it just makes all the difference in the world. And with Minister Mooney said, on top of that, in terms of the time that we're in and the momentum that we're feeling, all of those things are just coming together, and it's just like good seed in fertile ground will grow. And you guys are continuing to plant those good seeds out there in us, and we can see the results growing out there in results of the success that we're having in the business. And I'm just so excited because this month, as a result of everything that we've been doing, I think it's been the best month that I've had personally as a distributor. So I'm just really thankful for the wisdom and the knowledge that you guys pour into us every week. And I know it's not an easy task to get prepared and to do all those things, but so what it's very much appreciated.
Wow. Thank you so much for that encouraging word. I'm glad that you feel like we're going in the right direction, that you're getting something from it. And congratulations on this being your best month. Listen, I know I'm getting ready to see you in Vegas, right? You and Patricia, right? So
that's the goal. We'll see how the numbers fall out.
Hey man, look, the weekend's not over yet. We backdate, keep pushing. I know you're gonna win for Patricia. I'm winning for Adrian, and we're gonna have a good time with our spouses, Michael. So thank you for that. I'm glad that you are getting something out of it. Anyone else want to share about their takeaways from this week's calls? Don't be shy. This is not a graded exam. No right or wrong answers.
Cassie,
Well,
this is
go ahead.
This is Dolores, aka Mama D. I think one of the main things is that as we listen every single day, but this particular week for me, the main thing was focus. Every single day, all of this week, our bottom line is that we must focus and just stay diligent. As a team, there are people that do work behind the scenes that nobody ever knows that goes on. There are people that do the work that are in front of the company, and they are our spokesperson. But we cannot succeed unless we all continue to focus on one particular thing, and that is Akana, first and foremost. I am grateful for the fact that all of the leaders, all of the distributors, anytime we decide to do something, we get it done. but it is not without trial and tribulations. Minister Mooney has taken us to another level in his leadership. We are all going with him as he is growing in his leadership, being the kind of diamond that we need to move us to the next level. I just want us in this day and age to continue to know that we are moving forward and we are number one, and we just have to keep moving in spite of what we see in front of us. That's just my feeling this morning. Through sickness, through everything, we are all going through something individually and collectively. But the one thing that we know is who's in control, and all we have to do is keep moving. So it was just on my heart to say that. And I just say thank you.
Amen, Mama D. You know more than most the behind the scenes workings, just because of the fact that you've been one of our faithful volunteers, one of the most faithful ever from the beginning. And so you do know the behind the scenes, the front of the scenes, the sides of the scenes, and all through anything that you've been going through, you've been a huge supporter. And we just appreciate you, your wisdom, and your love. And we give that right back to you. And you're right. We have to stay focused, guys. There's just so many distractions that's going on. The world is on fire. There is craziness is happening all around us. But you can get distracted by scrolling. You get distracted by television. You get distracted by, other little dramas. You can get distracted by shiny objects masking themselves as other businesses, and that's fine. But when you lose your focus, that's when you begin to miss what we're all feeling. Mike Newsom feels it. Ernestine Davis feels it. Willie Mooney feels it. The momentum that's happening. Bernadine Kirkland feels it, right? The momentum that is coming back, that is really has been beginning since the beginning of the year, and it's building and building. And so if you don't feel it, get plugged back in, because it is happening. It's happening, and we see it on all different levels, whether it's customer service, whether it's customers calling in to renew, to put themselves on auto ship, whether it's distributors calling to reactivate. I can't tell you, I've told you guys regularly updates from how customer service has been increasing in calls. I can tell you that regularly, and this week was not any exception. But again, this week, more and more reps are calling in to check to see if they're still activated or to reactivate. Why? Because the buzz is out there. I have more and more calls this week again from distributors that were with us in 2019. Hey, if I send somebody to my website, is my website activated? Would I get paid? How do I keep myself qualified to get paid? All of those questions are coming through. So let me give you a nugget to make sure that you go back and tell those dead folks that are in your downline. You ready? First of all, make sure to check to find out if someone in your downline is activated or not. All right. You can find that out by going to their website. You go to their website and it goes back to the admin, then that's a clue, right? You can always call customer service, right? You can look in your genealogy. You'll see deleted or deactivated. I can't remember which one it is that's in there. You can do that. But here is something to tell them when they say, well, how do I stay activated? All right. 360 CV in 12 calendar months. In a 12-month period, 360 CV has to be earned or sold. They've got to buy something. They had to have customers that were doing something. That ain't much, y'all. That's not much. Okay. If you want to break it down, we don't have like a quota that you have to have per month, like as in a mandatory thing. But if you want to break down 360 CV in 12-month period, you're probably talking about $32 a month in product to create that. That ain't that much, right? And it don't have to be every single month. I said 360 CV over a 12-month period. They could have got that in a month. But it's just that. So you need to, know what parameters your reps need to get to stay activated, or to stay qualified is the word I was searching for. And then if they're needing to be reactivated, then let them know it's $30, $29.95 to get reactivated. And listen, encourage them to go ahead and order some of the new stuff that they might have missed. Why? Number one, they're going to get a bigger discount if they go ahead and do that. Number two, if because they're not going to get the 10% off if they do the $29.95. So just know that. So encourage them to order something so that they can get the discount. If they order over 150, they'll get the 15%, right? So encourage them to try the new stuff they missed. All right. They haven't been around in a while. They missed some stuff. Tell them the new stuff that they missed. Give them your testimony about the new stuff they missed. So this should encourage you to get back to some of the people that are not active, that would love what's going on, that have a center of influence. And hey, what about the FOMO? When you talk to them, let them know, oh my God, we have got a focus that is, going to really tear it up. Now, I know you're part of such and such church. You're part of such and such sorority. Listen, if you don't really want to do this, can you connect me with such and such and such so that I can find out about the events that they're doing? Because we got to get this out to the whole community. Now, good and well, somebody's not going to tell you their fraternity or sorority and have you go around them. They're going to be like, oh, wow, okay, all right, so what's going on, right? So that's just something from my head to yours. Before we close out the call, is there anyone else that wants to talk about their takeaways from this week's calls?
Good morning, Kathy. This is Kenneth Elam.
Hi, Kenneth. Can you speak up, please?
Absolutely. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. What I got from this week is consistency is key, but consistency starts with a belief. You have to believe that you can do it, because the only person that can stop you is you. Secondly, follow up. You have to, following the system, because if you follow the system and do your 3 ways and connect with the process that's out there, your business will grow. But it circles back to the belief. And thirdly is the follow up and reflecting on what you have done to see if you can improve on your previous processes. But it all stems back to belief. Back to you, Kathy.
I agree wholeheartedly. One of our greatest examples in our culture and in the world is Muhammad Ali. He continues to be an inspiration long after he has passed. But, he kept calling himself the greatest, until now we know him as the greatest. Muhammad Ali, the greatest. You can't say Muhammad Ali without hearing in your mind the greatest right behind that. And so that's because he believed it until we believed it, right? He knew it from the very beginning. He just needed to show us. And then the more people he went through, the more we realized, okay, you know what? He is the greatest. Wow. Okay. He knew he could whoop everybody. He knew he could do that. And so until he showed us, then he became the greatest, right? And then when we go back to those tapes, we look at the confidence that he had, the conviction, like, I'm gonna make y'all love me. Okay, that's just how it is. I'm gonna make you love me. I am the greatest, right? And so that's the belief. And thank you, Kenneth, for bringing that out, because that's the belief. I know Akana has the answer. I know it. I know that as a bioscan certified expert, I can tell someone information that's going to help them structure their life that just might save their life. I know that when I share somebody our blood type test kit, that I've given them the power to enhance their life. I know that without a shadow of a doubt. So, is there anyone else that has anything else that they'd like to add before we finish the call? Excuse me.
Yeah, we going walking.
All right. Is there anything else that anyone else would like to add? And if not, take it rid of this gremlin on my computer and end the call. So today is Friday. Guys, the team is out at the Women's Expo. And if Ernestine Davis is still on the line, would you mind sharing the details about the booth that the team has set up over there? Ernestine, you out there?
Going to the
All right, she might not be out there.
I'm there. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, hold on. I got multiple things going on here.
I'm sure.
Give me 1 second. I'm at the gym. I'm sorry. I can hear you and my music at the same time. Hello, everybody. So we will be at the McCormick for the Women's Black Expo. It is huge in Chicago. We were on a call last night and they pulled up the stats. They asked me about how many people. I said about 30,000 a day. And we were in the about that, right? 25 to 30,000 people a day. We will be 8 people, primarily the Diamonds, Diamond Perry, Diamond Mooney, Melissa. I can't remember who else will be out there, but it'll be 8 people rotating. We will be doing blood type tests. Our goal is to sell out everything. We're looking to get new people, old people, young, old, in between. We will definitely be promoting the flat belly, because that's our signature, and asking people, do you know your blood type? And we will be testing them on the site. Our booth is booth 231, and the great thing is we're literally up the street from the venue. We're excited. As we kept saying, boots on the ground. We won't have them fans, but we're going to have them blood test kits. Where them blood test kits at? They're going to be right there in the house. So we're excited. If you're anywhere close in the vicinity in the Chicago or Indiana land area, Shree Eppinger, because she'll slide in on you in a minute. Come on out. We're looking forward to this meeting so many people. We have a plan in place. And, sometimes those plans go right out the window and then we just have to freestyle it. But our goal is to just educate as many people as we can. And you know what we do? We educate. And they learn and they unlearn a lot of stuff.
And then remember, there's going to be a Sunday event, right?
Yes. So it will be a VIP. Oh, go ahead, Kathy.
Yeah, VIP event that you can invite to. This isn't a party for you to come and party at. This is a VIP opportunity, right? Ernestine, a VIP.
Yeah. Yes, a VIP opportunity.
So at the expo, they're going to be inviting people to the
after party.
After party. That's right. The Women's Expo after party is gonna be at the dispensary. This is an event. If you're coming, you better bring a guest. Don't come here
Yes.
just to kind of stand around and take up space because you know that there's limited space. Now, for the next 3 days, there will be invitations that are given to the people that attend the expo, right? And so so there's going to be people that are going to be attending the expo that they're going to be inviting to this event for 3 days. If you're on this line and you're coming, you better bring a guest, because it doesn't make sense for you to be there to listen to your opportunity unless you're sharing it. I'm just saying, I'm not uninviting you. I'm just saying that when you're there and you're among your peers and they have guests and those people are buying products and they are joining teams and you're not a part of that, you don't want none of that smoke. You don't want to feel like that. You don't want that feeling, that FOMO. You don't want that feeling, because I've had that feeling before where I came to an event, I was all dressed and I hadn't even invited nobody. I'm just showing up because I'm in support. But I miss the idea or the reason for the event. Intentionality is where you have to be at this point in time. Is that right? Understand?
Yes, that is so correct. Yeah, my message, Jim, I'm muted. I didn't want the background noise.
No
So
problem.
yes, we have to be intentional.
We have to be intentional.
Bring a
So
friend, bring a stranger, bring an
that's right.
enemy, bring a
So
frenemy,
hold.
you know.
That's right. 'Cause
They
your
they
enemy
need
got
help.
blood too.
They need help too.
They need help too. And then look, if you help them, y'all might not be enemies no more.
That's right,
Right?
exactly. They
And
may
so,
thank you later.
But I implore you that if you're coming, you need to come with a guest. And if you don't come with a guest, you should feel some type of way. I'm just gonna put it out there, because that means that you weren't intentionally trying to help anybody but you, right? And so you need to be intentional about this, because the type of business that we run, the type of information that we give, and the type of testimonies that we're hearing, it's worth it. It is worth you being intentional to do something to move this whole thing forward. So that's all I got. And so I want y'all to go out and support the team. Send some people out there. Let them know that at booth 231, even if you're not going to the Women's Expo, you know somebody that is, because that's a big event there. Yeah, I'm going to be posting it on my social media, so that people that are in Chicago, I'm going to tag anybody I know that's in Chicago to go. Send them to booth 231.
And the McCormick is one of the biggest venues in Chicago, and they're not just having it there lightly. They know that they're having it there because they know that they're going to get the numbers, they're going to get the crowd. And every vendor, especially us, and we did our research, there's no one out there like us. So we're going to just blow people away. And aesthetically, we look like what we're selling. We're all cute and
that's right.
Cute in the face, and we got some tiny waistlines. So we don't.
That's right. That's right. We don't have any strong face, tiny waist. We got cute face, tiny waist.
That's right. We look like what we sell.
That's right.
We're a product of the product, because that's what people want. They don't want you to look like, okay, so have you used this? What can you tell me about this? So we can speak on it.
That's the thing about it, is that they don't have to ask you if you used it. If somebody got to ask you, if you're in a wellness company, especially if you have weight loss products, and you got to ask them, have you used it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, that's like a bald man selling hair tonic. Like, what's the point, right? How do you know? And did you use it? Is this what happened to you, right?
Right.
So I encourage you guys to have people to support this, and do remember we are going to have another opportunity on Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. Sunday.
Stay close to your social media, because we're going to be going live.
Oh, yeah, we're going to be going live, posting. Oh, my goodness. And we got to make sure we up those likes and shares and
Yes,
all
thank
of
you,
that.
Cassie.
See, this is about, I'm telling you, I'm if you just plugging back in, if you haven't been plugged in, if you haven't been paying attention, you need to take a good whiff because we smell it in the air, right, Ernestine?
Yes,
We can see you can smell this. If you've been around since day one, there's certain times in Wakana, now Akana, that there has been a shift and a fever and an energy, and it is bad. Okay, all right. So make sure you support in any kind of way that you can. If you're at the expo, if you've already got tickets, you plan to go to the expo, then if you're a rep on this phone, your goal is to drive them to the booth. Drive them to the booth and let them know what you got. Because again, all you got to do is invite. Your CEO gonna be right there. You don't have a better person to do a three-way with.
boots on the ground, y'all.
Right, boots on the ground. So I'm done. Y'all have a great rest of your Friday. Today is the 1st of August, the beginning of the beginning of the beginning. So go for it. Have a wonderful kind of day. Thank you for your time and attention. Bye for now.
Will there be a call after this or no?
No, there will not.
Okay, I don't think so.
Are the
All right,
rules
thank
above?
you. Yes, we'll be sending
No.
above.
No
Yeah.
need for that. All right.
Sounds good. All right, thanks, Cassie.
Y'all have a wonderful day.
Stay clean.
Stay clean.